Okay, everyone, this is Jeff here once again, bringing yet another video update on the progress of the USS Enterprise from AMT Round 2, NCC 1701E, and she's back upright. She's on her base. Looks good. Feels good to have reached this point. Um, Sorry it's been so long since we've had a video here, but in the midst of trying to wrap up some of the last of the year school stuff for the two older kids, contracting one of the worst stomach viruses I've ever had, and a little bit of extra work going on and stuff, it's just kind of thrown me behind. But, it had been slow going, but as you can see here, all painted on a base, and this base is very, very interesting. What I've chosen for this, let's see, get some lights on it here. There we go. Be able to see that quite a bit better. You can see here what we have actually is one of those on the bottom of that monitor right there. That's what we're using. And I got a piece of blue acrylic stuck inside of the top opening up there, and it worked out quite well. The only thing about this base is that it's actually quite thin, so really I had to think about my switch. I wanted push button switch, and I had a couple of them, but the thing was they were too tall, so I just had to go into my local automotive store and get me a switch and throw in there. So it has short leads on there, short connectors. So when I put it in, it fit nicely. And it was interesting getting all this together and stuff. So, but like I said, I like it. The thing about this though, the model does not spin on the base. It's fixed on here, so there's no free motion. You can go this way or that, which I'm fine with. um, First few models that I made did not spin on the base, and this will not be the last one that will not spin on the base. I'm cool with that. So um, let's see, I have to say I'm pretty proud of this paint job here. All done airbrush, your masking done with masking tape, cut into all a bunch of small pieces and stuff, basically really just a bunch of tiny small rectangles, and then I would just put them together and form all these different shapes and stuff that you would see on the ship. And for the next build, taking that one step further and doing multicolor overlays and stuff, especially in these uh, white areas right here, which actually does have that Aztec pattern, but it's a reversal of what you have here. So all of these designs are done with the darker colors, and then it has the white background on it, or light gray background in this case. See if I can return back to the Nemesis and do that again using the additional parts that you can buy for the kit, and go back and do another one of those. That'll be further down the road. I got a few things I've got to go ahead and get done. That huge 148 scale Hercules model that I've been working on forever and a day. We're nearing completion on it, though. I've actually got the mechanism for the arm swinging to get the ramps opening and closing in the back. So it's just getting it mounted and then getting that board wired up so that I'll have it. And then getting the rest of the lights done, getting the other engines on. Um, then seal it up, paint it, and throw it on a base that's probably going to be the size of this right here. That's the thing right there. So, but anyway, back to the Enterprise. Been enough jabber about it. Let's get some power on this thing. There we go. Plugged in, ready to go. Light switch right here. And we have power. I love this. Love it. It's awesome. Base. Yes, that base is lit. Blue acrylic. It's gorgeous. Blue strip lights on the inside. I'm having another idea for this, but I'd really have to think about it and stuff. So just the only thing I have left to do is a little bit of cleanup in the base, is getting these wires together. Probably just building a little tunnel. I don't know if you can see that little white square right there. That is actually stacked styrene on the inside that this pole is sitting into for the ship itself, so that it doesn't just waddle around in there. So, I like the build where it's so much support, it's not going to do very much moving. And that was the thought behind that. Yes, indeed. So, but, plan on making something around there because this still has not been glued down yet. I can still move that around and stuff and take it up and get that cleaned up in the inside of there. Then a little bit of cleanup here on the pole. Kind of got a little bit of bent, but a little bit of putty right there, a little bit of clear on top of that, and then paint it um, the color, and then put a little clear on top of that because it was needing to be painted anyway because it's been catching some overspray and stuff and a few other things. And I didn't want to leave it the brassy color anyway, so we're gonna turn that black. We'll turn that black, but it looks good. Uh, Button does light. So, when it's off, the button's off. When it's on, the button's on. And it's a nice contrast between the blue and the red. Almost like the warp nacelles. You've got the blue warp grills and the red Bazaar collectors. Interesting. I've even got another idea I'm used for my Bazaar collectors too. And stuff. So I know you can kind of have the pulsing, fading LEDs and stuff. I know they have the flickering LEDs. These are just blinking ones that I have in there. About what I say, about three small 3 millimeter uh, flashing on off uh, red LEDs in there. But I'm even thinking about changing that up even more. Um, Similar to the idea I did with the Bassard on the TOS 1350 experiment, unique model creations experiment video. Haven't watched it yet, go back and check that out. Very interesting. We come down under here. As you can see here, I did a blue deflector dish on this model, and that's taken from the original, one of the first screenshots that I had ever seen of the model before First Contact even come out, when they had first done the Enterprise E, and it had a blue deflector dish. It was only later on that they made the switch and put that orange, that yellow deflector dish on there with all of the additional um, design detail and stuff on there too. So, but I utilized that, and of course, like I said, back here in the back underneath the fantail doesn't have all that additional detail. That's just one piece of styrene back there, and left it white. Kept it simple. Interesting. So, move my finger out the way. And see there that additional paint job in the fronts of those and the cells there going around. Now I do have to go back in and repaint this right here. Um, I had it flipped over, just a little bit of rubbing that had gone on and stuff. So go back and get that taken care of, and all will be good. All will be well. Do like that the base is casting a little bit of light up. And of course, it's washed out on camera. Always is. It's not that much light coming. As you can see here, you just see blue underneath the bottom of this, but it's actually just not that much. And the bit that is actually kind of deep, because this is a deep, about cobalt blue color, really. And then, of course, the lights being blue, which doesn't matter with this acrylic sheet, they can be white, and they're going to cast the same color, honestly. But I just want to throw the blue up in there just so I can say, I put blue on blue on blue. Yes, blue. Blue's my favorite color, by the way. Um, one of them anyway. But um, it does look cool. Got that cast, got that glue underneath there. Spectacular. So, really and truly now, start getting decals on this model kit. Get that completed up and finish this up in here. Then get the pole finished And then um, that's it. Enterprise Z is done. Enterprise Z is done. Then we're on to finishing a couple of others, Kit Bash being one of them. So I shall go forth, continue to work on this model. Those of you out there building models, continue building. Keep building, my friends. And those of you who are looking to get started, hadn't started yet, start building, my friends. I will talk to you guys later. Next video on this, completed model. I give no date because I'm getting so miserable with that. I will say it will be soon, but it will not be soon. It will be later. Hurting me feelings. But it'll be soon. I just have to go ahead and jinx myself with that. So yeah, we start going ahead and putting decals on here. It's been raining and storming here a lot in South Central Arkansas, so it's not like I can go outside, take the kids out there and do anything. It's wet. We're gonna be inside. We're gonna get this thing finished up because it's a finished project. Later, guys and gals.